Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yomi Adu, and I'm the CEO of Europe Travels and Tours. I talk about businesses, and I also talk about tours within, the 54 countries in Africa. Today, I'm going to be bringing to you 4 good countries in Africa where you can invest. You see, it is good to go on vacation. All right? Maybe you are an African or a non-African, and you are thinking of a country where you want to, move your business, or probably you even want to start afresh. I have 4 good African countries that I'm going to be talking about today. So I want you to pay, attention, get your notes and, pen, as I always say, because you are going to write. Okay, you are going to write, and I know you are going to enjoy this, video today. If you are here to be part of this community, please, I want you to, subscribe to this community. I talk about travels and business, as I always say. So today, I'm talking about business or businesses in 4 different African countries. Okay, maybe you, as I said, you just want to start a business, or you have a business somewhere, you are planning to extend it to another African country. Okay, so this video is actually meant for you. As I always say, if you want me to come to your country here in Africa, please feel free to talk to me, DM me, chat me, and I'm going to respond to you. The first country that you can put your business in Africa peacefully is the country of Gambia. Gambia. Now, let me tell you the things you need to know about Gambia. Then I will also tell you the kind of businesses you can set up in Gambia. Number one thing that you need to know is that Gambia is in West Africa, the western part of Africa. That's number one. Number 2, the capital of Gambia is Banjul. Banjul, that's the capital of Gambia. Number 3, the population of that country is 2.8 million. 2.8 million people live in the country of Gambia. Number 4 thing, the currency they spend in that country is called Dalasi, or Gambia Dalasi. So that is the currency they spend there. I know maybe you are even hearing that for the first time, and I'm sure you don't even know the value of Dalasi. Let me put it down, or let me break it down this way. $100 is equivalent to $6,832 Dalasi. $100 is equivalent to $632 Dalasi. Now, what can you do with that? You as a tourist, or you as a new person in that country of Gambia, what can you do with $100? Let me tell you this one. Maybe you are 2. 2 of you, you are in Gambia, and you want to eat for a whole day, as in taking 3 square meal or 3 course meal, as we always say. You need between $2,500 and $4,000, depending on what you want to eat. And they have good cuisines, they have good food. As a matter of fact, in the whole of Africa, we have good food. So that is that. And what about accommodation? You want to lodge. If you have from $25 to $40, you will get a nice place where you can lay your head. All right, guys. Having known all those stuff about Gambia, what are the kind of businesses you can start up in Gambia? Let me just pick them. If you are a good wedding planner, you are needed. Your attention is needed in the Gambia. Wedding planning, real estate is, equally good. If that is your calling, if that is your area, you can go to Gambia and start your real estate business. What about resume writing? You don't know it is a business. Resume, you know how to write good resume. Gambia is calling you. Or maybe yours is business plan. You know how to draft it, you know how to write it. That country is looking for you. Okay, maybe you are also an online entrepreneur. That country, the country of Gambia, is waiting for you. You are into fashion business. You are a seamstress, you are a tailor. Anything fashion, your attention is equally needed in Gambia. So that means in Gambia, if you have mega bucks to start real estate, there is room for you. And if your money is not so huge, as in you don't have access to huge capital, You can start small. That is why someone that is a barber, he will surely do well in Gambia. The second country I'm going to be talking about is the country where I am right now. I'm in the country of Sierra Leone. Before coming to Sierra Leone, please take note of this. You need to know this. These are the tips for you. Number one, Sierra Leone is in West Africa. That's one. Secondly, the capital city of Sierra Leone is Freetown. Freetown. And the whole country, that's number three now, the whole country has a population of 8.9 million. So 8.9 million people live in, Sierra Leone. Major cities that you just want to get familiar with in this country, apart from Freetown, which is the capital city and the largest, there is a city called Bo City, Bo Town. That is the second largest city. And the third largest city, Makeni. So these are some of the cities, in this country. What about feeding and accommodation? Okay, that's feeding and lodging. Okay, if you have between $2 and $4, you are good to go. You will feed in this country per day. But let me say, the currency we spend here is leones. And 100 leone is equivalent to 2,380 leones. $100 is 2,380 leones. What about accommodation or lodging? If you have, it depends on your taste. There are 5-star hotels, there are 3-star hotels, there are even guest houses. It depends, okay? If you have $14, so from $14 to $150, you are good to go, you sleep. Let me tell you about the businesses you can set up in Sierra Leone. Number one, investment. You can invest in minerals. We have large deposit of mineral resources, like diamond, gold, bauxite, rutile, and many more. So you can invest in that. So also you can invest in agriculture in Sierra Leone because we have good arable land. You can invest in coffee. Have you heard of Sierra Leone coffee before? Maybe later in the year, I will go to the farm where coffee, a coffee farm, and how it is being processed. I will do that, okay? So we have coffee, we have cocoa in Sierra Leone. So you can invest in that. So also, you can invest in real estate. In fact, there is no country in West Africa, in the whole of Africa, the 54 countries in Africa, where you can't put your money in real estate. So real estate is one of the businesses you can, start here. Agriculture, of course, you can invest in farming, whether mixed farming or crop farming or animal farming, depending on your choice. So you can invest solely, majorly in agriculture. And there are also small businesses that you can start as well. Fashion business, you can also start it. And the environment is suitable, is good for the businesses. The third country where you can invest in Africa is also from West Africa. That country is the country of Cape Verde. Cape Verde, or what is also called Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde, okay? Cape Verde consists of 9 inhabited islands because, it's a small nation, it's a small country, but, it has 9 islands. So all these 9 islands come together. They are known as Cabo Verde. So they are off the coast of West Africa. The capital of Cape Verde or Cabo Verde is Praia. That's the capital. The language they speak is Portuguese because the Portuguese, they colonized them many, many years ago, okay? So the currency is escudos. And let me tell you, the currency is very worthy. The currency is very worthy. I said they speak Portuguese, yes, but don't be scared if what you speak is English, because English is also widely spoken in Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. Okay, so then for the currency also, even though they spend escudos, that's the currency, they also spend euros very, very well. 100 euro is around 11,000 escudos. 100 euros is around 11,000 escudos. Okay, what about feeding and lodging, because these are the things that you need to know before you say you are going to another country. What about feeding and accommodation or lodging? Feeding, if you have 35 to 40 euros, two of you can feed properly, as in satisfyingly. Two of you can feed if you have between 35 and 40 euros in a day. That's awesome. So also, what about lodging? Lodging, for that one, between $40, I'm using dollars this time around, between $40 and $150, $160 per night, depending on your taste, depending on your taste. And I also need to tell you that that country, Cape Verde, is an haven for tourists. Tourists like going there a lot. Okay, the businesses you can start in Cape Verde. Number one, their major source of income as a country, as a nation, is fishing. So if you want to go into fish processing, Cape Verde is, they will welcome you. You understand? Seafood export also, that's another one. Real estate, that's also another one. So also tourism. Yeah. But for tourism, because most of the youths in Cape Verde, they are into tourism. Because as I said, is an abode, is an haven for tourists. So most of the young guys and ladies, young men and ladies, are into tourism business. So if you, as somebody who wants to come and start tourism business there, you see, they are friendly, they are accommodating, you should feel free, to relate with them, and you can start your own as well. The last country I'm going to be talking about is the country of Kenya. I know a lot of you will be so surprised that why am I mentioning Kenya with all the protests and the rest that is going on? Yes, the protest is a way, through which we, the governed, the way we, peacefully make our grievances known to the government. So there is nothing wrong against protest. So far, it is done properly, okay? I know Nigeria is also preparing for their own, from what I heard, okay? As long as they do it properly, no looting of places, no carrying of arms to the place of protest, then it's okay, But if it's going to involve looting, or maybe some politicians will hijack it, no, that would be very, very wrong. Okay, so that is that. But let me tell you, Kenya is a very good country. If you have not been there before, listen to what you need to know before going to Kenya. The capital is Nairobi, and the population of Kenya is 5.5 million. The currency spent in Kenya is shillings, Kenya shillings. And there are also beautiful cities apart from Nairobi in Kenya. We have Mombasa, we have Kisumu. Okay, let me just mention two. They are nice places. I've been to Mombasa as well. But I've not been to Kisumu. I've been to Mombasa, I've been to Nairobi, yeah. Okay, then if you're in Kenya, the shillings, that's the currency, $100 is equivalent to 13,050 shillings, or let me just say 13,000 shillings. $100 is 13,000 shillings, and that can, with $100 you will feed for like 3 days. Yes, because what you need to feed in a day, to say yes, you want to feed well, $28 is okay. $28 will feed you in a day, only you, in Kenya. Okay, and for lodging, it depends. Maybe you want to settle for Airbnb, or you want to stay in a hotel. Anything from $40 upward. From $40 upward, you are good to go. Let's look at the, businesses you can set up in Kenya. Let me start with content creators. Okay, maybe you are a YouTuber, you are a TikToker, and you want to move your business to Kenya. Yes, it's a good place to start, online business, that kind of business, YouTube business. It's a good place to start it because Kenya is monetized by YouTube. So you are free to go there. Okay, apart from YouTube channel and all this TikTok, social media, work. Other things you can do in Kenya. Real estate is also part of it and is a very good business. Tourism, yes, tourism is very, very good, lucrative in that country. Yes, because Kenya, as I always say, is a tourist nation. So feel free, if that is your own calling, if that's what you know how to do best, you are free to go there. So also, beauty businesses or beauty services. You are a barber, you are a, hairdresser, is a good place for you. It's a very, very good place. They are trying. I can affirm. Yes, they are really, really trying. So also, they produce tea in large quantity. So also coffee. Maybe you don't know, Kenya is the third largest producer of tea in the whole world. Okay, so maybe you love to do that. Why not try Kenya? It's a place where you can plant. You can grow coffee, you can grow tea. So also you can process it. Yes, because I've seen the place where I first saw, coffee factory and tea factory is in the country of Kenya. Okay, so there are so many other businesses you can do. Furniture making, yes. Just go to Kenya, you can start these things up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the video today. As I said, we need to get familiar with our continent, Africa. This channel is all about travels within Africa or tours within Africa, and also talking about businesses. Because as you are traveling, it's good to, maybe you're on vacation. You just want to go to Botswana, you want to go to Rwanda. Okay, I'm going to be updating you the kind of businesses to do in all those countries. You understand? And any business I mention here, for sure, they are good ones. You will not have any regret, going to those countries. And maybe you are not an African. You are seeing me, you are watching me, and you are here to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel and also share the link with other people. Your friends in Asia, your friends in Europe, in America, share the link of this channel with them. Peradventure, they want to come to Africa to set up business. This is the channel that they need, because I'll talk to them about businesses they can start here in Africa. So guys, till I come your way again, I remain ever sincerely yours, Yomi Adu. Keep watching Aero Travels and Tours YouTube channel.